Yeah. Okay, no, Dan's getting up. It's okay, guys. Welcome to episode 23 of the Jerks podcast, dude. It's eerily fucking quiet in here. We have about 7 people in the live audience. Woo! They got here on time. Usually that doesn't happen, so we can just be quiet in peace.
They're like the weird people at the college parties that just show up when they're supposed to.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen. But I'm your host, Mark Carsky, with my co-host Dylan Mahler. We got Dan McCarty and Danny Hamel on the couch. They are Jerks producers at Jerks at Josephine's Martini Bar, no grill. There is no grill, no food. Apparently, people have came in and asked, like, I heard it's a bar and grill.
They're like, we've got martinis and wine.
We have a microwave. If that,
would you like a bowl of assorted candies?
Micah told me it was my fault. She's like, they just literally stopped saying it. How was you guys' holidays? How was?
Oh man,
pretty good, man.
I want you just to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Jerks Comedy, Jerks Conglomerate,
Yes,
Jerks
dude.
at Joe's. We got a couple of jerks here.
Yeah, last week we got booked, dude. We all got booked. We did a fucking jerk show.
Yep,
True.
last
Closing
week.
out the year strong. This is the final Jerks at the new year, you guys. So make sure you jerk it hard, long,
Jerking
and all
hard
that.
for us right
You
now.
hear that, jerk mates?
If you're listening at home,
Keep
just
pumping. Don't stop. Now stop. Edge,
got a hair
edge,
on
get
yours.
there. Now eat your cum.
We have a lot of Edge Play fans. It's our main audience, actually.
If you're a fan of the show, you are called a jerk mate. Not sponsored by Jerk Mates. Big fan, though. Have you guys seen those commercials?
Love Jerk Mates.
They're like,
I thought
Jerk
that
mates.
name sounded familiar.
They're like,
it
hard
was
to
just
miss
in my
those,
psyche.
you know?
Jerk Mates. It's addicting. It's social media.
They're like-
And then a girl jumps in the air and gets naked when she touches
They're
the
like,
ground.
better than jerking off. And it's like, is it?
I love
Nothing
when they're
is.
like, are you jerking off alone? It's like, yes.
Generally.
If I had a partner here, I wouldn't be doing this.
I wouldn't be hearing this if it was.
It's like, am I alone if they don't know I'm here?
Although if you could put it on while you're with somebody and then be like, yeah, fuck you, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
This is all me. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this alone, ad.
Yeah.
No, I only watch Jerk Mates for the ads.
I love how, like, that's in their ad. They're like, statistically, they will be alone 100%.
Yeah, it's like
Nobody
like,
watches porn together.
It's the sales pitch. Like, if I could tell you that you could, if I could get this product at an affordable price, would you be willing to purchase it today?
Well, that sounds pretty reasonable, actually.
Well, if it's
You know,
affordable, why
I'm
not,
sorry.
right?
Yeah.
It's something I want to buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
take it.
And you can make it affordable with, 42 easy payments.
We are doing a cameo version of jerk off instructions. We talked about that last week. I think.
OnlyFans you can do
just
that.
I'm a fan of
Is
those.
that why
Yeah.
Mark was so good at it? Have you sent those out? You're just like, stop.
I do a lot of cameos for
He's-
jerking off. Yeah,
He's got a lot of experience.
it's Mistress.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a couple requests.
That's fine.
Mistress Mark
Holiday sale.
Carsky.
Just kidding. My cameos are still $50 a piece. Go get them while you can.
Damn.
I
So
filmed
if
the one
someone was-
outside the Comedy Vault with Colin in it. I was like, "Your wife's leaving you." Just kidding. Happy birthday.
Nah.
That will be $50.
$50, please.
Yeah, I always tell them their spouse is going to leave them. It's not very creative.
That's it.
It's the same message.
Statistically, they are.
Yeah, it's probably 50% of you will divorce.
I
They're
guess
like, how
that
do
is
they know I'm
a
alone?
precursor to jerking off is getting left by your lady.
Yes. It's just
Or
like
she can leave you
now,
because of jerking off.
now I need my
It's
left
like it's
hand.
too much, Mark.
Too much, dude. You,
All of your free time is
you were
spent
at dinner with
yourself.
my
Could be an
parents.
issue from all angles.
Well, that's kind of like flattering.
If you're jerking off to their parents, well, yeah, I guess it is because like them,
No one's jerked off to them in forever.
I feel young again.
Yeah. She didn't grow up with MySpace, the mom. People weren't jerking off to her photos.
When she's old, she wants to know, like, he was jerking off to my mom 20 years ago.
if
That's
you're jerking
love.
off to the mom, that's how you know she's going to age well.
Yeah, I told a girl that I was like, I think you're so hot. I jerked off to your mom.
Yeah.
That's what that's
like-
what she's going to look like. Have you ever seen a girl's mom and went, oh,
Well, it was his
oh
aunt,
no.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Oh, this isn't going to happen.
You know what gets me?
This can't go past 5 years.
You ever meet a girl's father and you're like, oh my God, you have his face. It's just like, you are your dad with hair.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
scary
Jason
moment.
Seiler sent me a video of a hot girl, but she like looked like me. Like she had, I was like, that's even hotter. And I don't think that's why he sent it to me. It was just like Merry Christmas. I was like, she looks like a guy.
I did appreciate that. I was like, thank you.
Wait, did he send you it too?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it was the same
Did
one.
you also think it looked like me? You're like, this is really hot.
I had to research her. I was like, tell me this isn't Mark in a dress.
If I was that thick, dude, she had huge tits.
No, it's
You guys
called
ever
a
just
body
thought
suit.
about it for like half a second? Like, I should just be a pretty girl and get tits?
Yeah, for half
Who
a
hasn't,
second.
right?
Halfway
I
there
say it all
already.
the time, but if Danny had fake tits and shaved that beard, I wouldn't be able to tell you're not a girl.
He does have a
Very
nice-
sexually
yes.
ambiguous.
I do think you'd
I'm not
probably
gonna
grow
argue
out a.
with you.
I'd say you'd be able to grow out a great like RAR cut.
What's a RAR cut?
You know, like with the neon green underlights.
thought you were gonna say,
and
like-
just like the swoopy over the eye, kind of messy.
That's extra
Danny, what's your
gender
dad
fluid,
look
isn't
like,
it?
bro?
Yeah, it doesn't. It
Doesn't really work
it
when
knows
the
no
other way
boundaries.
around. Like guys don't really end up looking like their dads, but if the mom aged like shit, leave the woman.
No, it's like, what's your 5-year plan? He asked me, her dad.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're her 10. I don't know. You
Taking
look
over
like
the
her in the
business.
future. I saw Jessica Misitano's mom on Instagram.
Talk about a fox.
Yes, foxy lady. We fucks with that.
Yeah.
How old is she?
There you go.
Doesn't look a day over 69,
Jeans.
folks. Great number. That's
that
one
the
of our
new-
favorite numbers.
Is that the
here.
new Alex's mom?
Yeah,
Jessica's mom?
Since that
Yeah,
got-
Because she happens to
Retired.
be here today. Yeah.
she did look like she'd be Jessica's
Even
mom.
though
You know what I mean?
fucking AJ, who is currently in the hospital right now with COVID, he needs getting a kidney transplant.
Jesus.
He he retired the joke and then said the fucking Alex's mom joke again. I was like, you just brought it
Nice.
back.
Yeah, like the very next
I was
time.
like, you
Can't do
can't do
that.
that to me. What am I supposed to do? You're
He
edging me.
retired it for you.
Yeah, we're never retiring that joke.
He was like,
He's
"That's
like,
my-"
Mark, she likes it when I say it.
We need her to retire, so she's all ours now.
All hours, like
Yeah.
24.
Yes,
free use 24 hours.
24/7 on all fours. There are 7 of us in. There's more of us now.
Yeah, there's like 8 now.
Would
We're
you guys
gonna
be a
run a
part of a
train on
gangbang?
her
Speaking of
mom.
7 of us, would you guys participate?
Is
Only
it
if I'm
filmed?
the caboose.
It is not filmed.
Can I wear one of them
No.
eyes wide shut masks?
You
Nope.
can wear the
Since
gimp
it's not
outfit.
filmed, everybody will notice each other, and you will meet again.
I was gonna say, is there a meet and greet?
After there's going
You
to be a
get-
10-year reunion.
There's
a
You get
20-year,
waffles afterwards.
No. I
and
think
one
it's
of you is
a-
going to get her pregnant.
I think they call it a meet
One of
and
the
meet.
millions of sperms is going to win. And you guys just have to guess. That you got to get a paternity
You all
test.
raise
Oh, I
it
win
together, and
again.
it's like me and my 12 dads.
Yeah. I thought about if there's a show like, 16 and pregnant.
brother husbands or whatever.
Like, what if there was like, instead of 16 and pregnant, like 16 gay dads and their 8 gay kids? Just, I don't know. That'd be a good show, I think.
Statistically, those kids probably would be gay.
Yeah.
Then they're 4 gay pets.
That's a lot of
I don't know. Like
just-
usually the kids are the
a whole
opposite of their
lot of-
parents, right? That's how it's the.
But
Is
if
that
you-
how it
if
works?
your
Everybody's
parents are
just
gay, you
opposites.
turn
of
well,
their
gay.
everyone
parents.
sees like
My
the
mom
things
looks
they
just
don't
like
like
me.
about their parents, and they're like, I don't want to do that, so they kind of.
I'm going to look like my dad.
I guess it depends
That's
on. Maybe you're projecting a little bit here. I think some people.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
might like their parents. Dan.
My dad shaves his head, but he's also jacked and has tattoos, so I just need to do those things.
Yeah.
Just need to get
Just
ripped.
get your name changed and get some tats.
Yes. Change it to Jonathan.
Jonathan Jack.
But yeah, I would
Actually,
say probably
my dad,
people
they
think
call
their
him
parents are probably
dog.
pretty lame. Like I didn't like Miles. Like I want to be the exact opposite of these cunts.
Right. Yeah. And you want you would want to evolve, right? You want your bloodline to get better each time with
Yes.
each generation. So you can't just keep doing the same bullshit.
Oh, what was it? It was like if you don't have kids and that's just for all the suffering your whole family generations went through, and then it just ends at you can't get laid kind of thing. It's like
It ends with you
Jesus
getting a vasectomy
Christ.
at like 22.
They
They're
make
like,
it through the Black
Are you
Plague.
fucking serious?
They make it through everything. Wars. They don't have vitamin C.
It's like you
And
just
then you're
didn't
just
want
a
to learn how to
pussy.
cook.
Yeah.
Like,
I hate cooking. I'm gonna look like my dad someday.
Yeah.
I was telling Mark that we were talking about appearance and just like how people perceive us. And I'm saying this guy's got tats. He's got no hair. Looks kind of like my dad in a way.
I am your dad.
Yeah.
is that why you
So
guys
ladies,
like?
that's what I'm gonna look like someday.
I was just say, is that why you like Mark? You're just like he's just so paternal.
Uh-huh.
Just
Where you both have gray hats on.
That was on purpose.
He's
I like it.
my
No,
dad.
he
together.
has started wearing your drip as well. Like you are
And the beard. I
am
mentoring Dylan.
following
Like
in the
the
way.
beard's coming out. He's wearing drip. He's gonna get a head tattoo before you know it.
He
I
said
keep
he's going to
wearing
get
his
head tattoo.
jacket.
Do you have one in the
100
marks?
emoji.
I keep talking in the mirror. I draw tattoos on myself, and I talk in the mirror. I'm Mark Carsky. What's cracking?
I want
Do
you
you
to
have a
get.
white-
I want you to get
a
like
white
instead of a
hooded
teardrop,
robe
just
yet?
I do have a.
emoji.
It's actually hard to find a hood that's pointy enough.
Right.
I make my own.
Yeah.
It is difficult.
But it's
They
pull
stopped selling them
yourself
at
up by your
Joann Fabrics,
bootstraps.
you know.
And
It was
again,
in the
like,
checkout aisle when you were going through. You're like, oh, I do need my KKK hood.
that's why Mark, the opposite
Bleach
of his
it,
dad,
we
Mark
find-
learned how to sew. He was like, I'm sick and tired of my dad not sewing.
Yeah.
He's a terrible
The
seamster.
Klan thought it was gay until I could make the hoods.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and then you're
Like,
like,
this
hey,
is
somebody's
actually
got to
pretty
make
useful.
these
It's
costumes.
It's funny to think
here.
about a Klan member at a sewing machine, you know?
Yeah. With hate, you're sewing so fucking angry.
I'm using red thread.
No, put a,
What
put
do they
a
say when they
swastika
like
in
stub
there.
their finger? Dude, probably the N word, honestly.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
I
good
got
point,
a,
Danny.
I got a,
Clip it.
I got a credit card in the mail from Discover, and it was for a black card, and I was like, great, I finally get to say the word
Nice, you got that black card.
to like employees because it's a credit card.
Just once,
That's how you
and then
make
gotta
money,
burn it.
folks.
As if you weren't saying it before. Come on.
Well, yeah, but now I got the
public.
card.
No, that's how you get
Thanks,
it.
Discover.
A
Do
black
that.
guy gives you credit, and then you're allowed to.
That would be the coolest, most ballsy
They give you their credit
prank
score.
video. You say it in front of a black guy. You're like, no. And just see what they say. You're
I
like,
have a card.
I have a black.
If you
And
didn't
they
show
beat
it
the
on the
fuck out of
video
you.
and just showed the reactions,
Well, yeah, that was right. Oh, you're black. You're right. I was gonna say that's racist, but you're accurate.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost said it the other day because I was on the train.
Almost.
I was on the train.
He said almost.
this
Almost.
guy came on the train.
What'd he
and
look like?
Well, you can figure it out, I think, by the story. And he started saying how it's like, I'm not trying to hurt you guys. God bless. I mean no harm.
And that's
if you
what he
have
said.
anything, and they asked for some stuff, and I didn't give it to him. And then at the next stop, he got off. He went to the different cars, and then he came back to this one, and he saw that I was still on there, still not going to give him money. And so this time he started attacking me. Not physically, but his words. I'm still talking about it today. And he said, I bet you're a skinhead too. And I'm pretty sure I was bald when he got on earlier, and then I put my hat on. Still bald, but yeah. And then when I was getting out, or he's just saying, like, you're in the wrong city.
Just get to the word.
I didn't say, but he said, say something. When I was getting off, he said, yeah, say something.
And you're like, no, I should have said it. As the
Jessica's
doors were
favorite
closing.
part.
You
Yeah.
are not polite, sir.
You wouldn't have been scared of you saying at him and then him opening up the train doors to beat the fuck out of
He
you.
was staring at me when I got off, and I'm just like, I should say it now. Is it safe yet? But I don't. He might know some tricks about how to open the doors and stuff.
He
What if
knows
you
the
just
ways
noticed
of
the
the
N-word
train.
If you just
The
lip
ways
it,
of
is
the
it still
train.
racist?
If I what?
If you just lip it?
I was thinking if I share a song
You know, that might
on
be
my
worse.
story, can I
might
share
be.
that on my Instagram story? Am I allowed to repost a song with the N-word in it? Obviously, I'm allowed to, but it's like, is that in poor taste?
Well, as long as you cite the author, I think it's okay.
If I have the lyrics showing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually read Huckleberry Finn on my Instagram lives.
You can't cite Wikipedia. That doesn't
Favorite
count.
I
book.
skip a lot of words. There's a few words I say. Quotes.
what is your favorite word from that?
The N word,
That's
probably.
Jessica's favorite part too.
Oh, you like the N word in Huckleberry Finn?
Yeah.
My
Poetic.
favorite word is the M word. Mississippi,
M word?
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Oh, the M word, nice.
Thank God they came up with a
Nice.
little tune for that. Otherwise, it'd be like,
I had no idea
what?
how to spell it. They're like 2 S's and 2 P's and 4 S's. What?
Too much.
Is it really a tune for it
That's
if you're just
wordplay.
spelling the word? know, if you're
If
just-
you give it a little jingle,
M-A-R-K.
MISSISSIPPI.
Yeah, she's just
That's a
saying
little.
the whole
That's
thing.
good.
That's a bit churchy.
It's like they. or whatever.
But why do we all want to say it? It's because we can't. That's the problem with cancel culture. They make it cool. And
This
not
one
saying
dude,
that's what that is.
I was at
but-
a bar recently, and this one dude said it, and then he said it again, and then he was like, "No, dude, like I don't get why it's such a problem. Like in Rome, like they had slaves.
When in Rome. That's funny.
He's like, and there's not a word that we have for them." I was like, "We had slaves here, and that we used that word." I was like, "What? What does that have to do
with
He's like-
Rome.
He's like, but they had slaves and they didn't have a bad word. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they had a bad word for them. You think they thought of them highly?
They fed them to lions.
Got some
Like,
holes in there.
No, that's
think they were
wild
nice?
that you mentioned that. Like, I was doing this thing before where I'd do Morgan Freeman voice, and I would it would be because I'd have my stuff in my back seat buckled up like Miss Miss Daisy. But then so I would say things like I'm Morgan Freeman, you know, like I'm God, or like I played God. But then I'd say the N-word when in Rome. If you're doing a... Never mind.
This is a bit.
It's just when in Rome.
When
If
in
you're
Rome.
doing an impression,
Hey, you know,
can
Rome
you
built
say it?
roads. Rome built roads,
Sure.
So let's build a bridge.
and
to
it
the
wasn't.
N-word.
It didn't fall. It wasn't built in a day. I'll tell you that much.
Nope.
I
One
do
letter
use
at
that
a
excuse
time.
quite a bit.
I
Yeah.
know they have Roma. Is that chocolates or cheese? Roma therapy. They got that smelly
that's a
therapy.
tomato.
Roma therapy.
We all
Weed?
need a
That's
little
aroma.
therapy.
Aroma.
I'm just naming Rome facts.
We all
now.
need therapy. I prefer.
They were
Fuck,
gay
I
as
can't
shit,
talk
right?
They were
today.
super gay.
They just like fucked each other to get more masculine.
Like, for fun.
That's
Yeah,
why
they're
we
like-
do it here.
Yeah, they're like, I can't fucking be a gladiator. I can't naked wrestle this dude without an asshole full of cum. Like, how am I gonna? I'll have the strength of 2 men.
Having sex
3
with a
men,
girl,
4 men,
kinda
line
gay.
up.
Honestly, you got to be brave to be a gladiator. If you're not brave enough to suck a dick and
Or
How are you
slave.
gonna
I don't think
Fun
gladiators
fact,
were
that's what
Romans, though.
they
Didn't
made
you
them
see that movie?
gladiators.
Yeah, a lot of them were slaves, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they didn't have much choice in the matter. They're
I didn't
like
think
either fight
gladiators
or
were
die.
slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
still want to be brave though.
but they didn't have a bad word for him, so I guess.
When in Rome.
I'm sure the loser had a bad word. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Me
it's
and
like
Mark dress up as
He
gladiators.
probably didn't get a word in. I heard there were gladiators who just stayed in
yeah.
because they were winning.
I've been playing.
top of the
I've been
game.
playing God of War. He looks like a gladiator
Dude, I can't play that game.
because he's so gladiated.
That's
he's
why.
so
So
yoked.
glad.
Yeah, dude.
Like, this is so intimidating. I feel like I need to do push-ups.
I'm just so horny the whole time. The
he's so-
muscles are the sweat.
Dude, he's got the back of the head rolls. Like, the graphics are so good. He's got the head hot dogs. Yeah.
Yes.
But the
I was, like,
game,
so
it's like
impressed.
not a video game. It's like a movie you press buttons with.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
did.
like,
I did play for like an hour, and I was like, I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, that kills
like,
me.
I'm just watching. It's fun. It's pretty joyride.
yeah.
Gladiator.
hiccups.
though. The cum.
We gotta scare you.
Yeah,
Someone
a
come
lot of-
scare Dan to get rid of his hiccups.
Yeah,
Does
it's-
that work?
What
Doesn't
scares you,
fucking-
Dan?
I don't know.
what scares me?
Yeah.
Not spiders.
You don't seem like you're scared very much.
Yeah,
He goes camping by
existential.
himself.
Yeah, I like thinking about the void.
The void.
I guess what scares me would be consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just try and avoid
Of what?
those. My actions. What?
Which actions? Which ones in specific?
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't believe in God because I don't know. It's,
You just have to
you know,
repent
it's just,
before you die. That's-
Exactly. It's
Hitler's
like, I
there.
just like I like the idea of there being, I don't know.
He's also in the
it was
Middle Earth.
supposed to be scared me. What scares me is taxes. Debt.
Yeah. Right.
Boy, world
Taxes.
policy. What's going on over in Russia over there?
Economy.
Yeah.
World hunger, dude. Ending.
Did you guys know we? Oh yeah,
People
our
being
inflated
hungry?
budget.
God,
Can I
it
tell
makes
you
me so
about our
hungry.
inflated budget?
That's scary.
I boycott Burger King because they wanted to move their headquarters to Mexico so they could use the American infrastructure and not pay a dime of taxes. And I was like, no,
Wow.
I'm not eating your cheeseburgers anymore,
He
man.
doesn't
You
use
boycott.
Amazon.
Yeah, he boycotts
This
Amazon.
cunt doesn't use
I don't-
Amazon.
If
Or
you ever
Burger
want to
King.
give me anything, just don't get it off of Amazon. That's all I ask.
This
I
guy
would
would you
sucks.
know,
suck
though?
Jeff Bezos
I would just
off.
ask you not to. I mean, if it
But you
happens,
wouldn't
it
know.
happens. Yeah, and like if I go over to your house and you're watching Amazon Prime, I'll be like, hey, could we like throw on that Lord of the Rings show? I heard good
but
things.
no, but you've also used Amazon Prime.
But like
we
I
watch,
was like the
Gladiator?
boys. I
Yeah,
really
you
like
s-
superheroes, so I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll make an exception.
I only ordered a couple things because it was convenient. You sound like a Catholic right now. I was like, that part of the Bible, I don't,
You know, all you got to do is repent, and it's like it never
I
happened.
repent every weekend
I'm
after
a
my
born
orders
again
come in.
Prime
dude.
member. Like,
Have you?
it's
So you've never experienced ordering something and it coming the next day?
yeah, I have. I was deep in the Prime for years.
What made
I
you-
canceled. I
What
was just
made
like,
you?
no.
You're like, this is too
Haven't
convenient.
relapsed
I
yet?
think when Bezos went to space, I was like, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. I don't need to support this guy any further.
Yeah,
But
or
why?
couldn't
Don't you
return
wanna
his
go to
horses.
space?
Is it going to space? You know,
He
It being
hasn't
funded
been in
by-
a minute. I don't know. I really don't.
Technically, we haven't been to space since like we're staying in the atmosphere.
Have we ever
I
been to
heard-
space?
Well, no, we haven't been to the moon,
Was the
especially
moon
because the moon
landing-
is hollow. It vibrates. We haven't been there.
There's
There's
also-
a base on there, and there's a base in the
Vibrates.
Hollow Earth with the Nazis and Hitler.
I was gonna say it was made of
Holocaust.
cheese.
Yeah.
What
That's
kind of
more
cheese?
fun.
Moonster?
I actually didn't know that the fucking moon didn't rotate.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't know. I was like, and I was watching a conspiracy theory about how it's a man-made satellite or aliens made it, and they're like, it doesn't rotate. I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah, we never seen that.
Why does it not rotate?
Is that why it's got a dark side?
Yeah, we haven't seen that side because the aliens
Great
are there.
album.
Apparently, yeah.
Pink
should
Floyd
blow it
had
up.
it figured out.
Yeah.
We should. Well, if we blow it up, then we lose the tides.
Why?
I was
Why
reading
does
this
that?
thing about how we got an exceptionally big moon, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so what does
Do we-
losing the
Valid,
tides
yeah.
do?
Like
then?
comparatively in size to other.
Yeah, so our moon, it's much closer, and it's much bigger in comparison to the size of the planet. So it's like 23% the size of Earth. So it's got a pretty big impact. And like it causes tides and wind and all that good stuff.
Yeah. We should just blow it up, though.
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, because
I got a lot of money on Alabama.
the next
this
generation
year.
has to deal with it.
Need that.
But it's just the so it without a tide, it's just like a flaccid.
No
A flaccid
waves.
ocean,
The
I'd
oceans are
imagine. Yeah.
flaccid.
Yeah. And you
kinda
know, your
sounds nice,
body is
doesn't it?
all, it sounds nice until you realize that the ocean shouldn't be flaccid.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, well,
Needs to
guess
be
what?
erect.
Yeah, guess what? Nothing's flowing anymore,
This makes
man.
me want to go home right now and just Google on like YouTube what happens if there was no moon. Like,
I didn't.
what would the Earth be like?
It would be
climb
a
to
madhouse, I guarantee it. It would be not cool. We'd all be like, we got blood in our bodies,
Because there's
but no
other
moon.
there's like no other places with water with moons, so we can't really test what like extra moons do. So
we don't need any more moons. One's enough.
Listen, what if you woke
think
up
it's
and
worth
there
a
was
try.
2 moons? Would you be like, oh my God, we gained another moon? Or would you be like, oh my God, I'm on a
Is this
different
Star
I'm
planet?
like, this is a
Wars.
Death Star.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're about to
One
get
of
zapped.
these is fake. Yeah.
I'd be like, oh no, I'd be like, oh, we made both. Okay.
Fake news. Fake
that one looks
moons.
exactly like that.
pretty
It's
good
just,
replica.
it's just the replacement moon.
What do you think about the moon landing?
It's,
Is that real?
I think
throw it up
it was
there.
real. You know, they say CGI, but I'm like, have you seen the CGI of the era?
Nice.
Or do you
They
think it's
did-
just,
There are some things they faked, but I think we went.
yeah.
Like they did take a couple photos and like edit them to make it look like they're in space because like a lot of shit got lost. But I think we.
And this
think we
guy's
did
part
it.
Russian, and you think that we won? Hell yeah! But is that winning the space
I was
race?
just trying to
Because
give government
they
secrets.
put the
okay?
first
Just
satellite.
Don't give away my cover.
They put the first person in space, right?
Who Russia?
Russians,
Yeah,
yeah, Yuri
probably.
Cosmonaut.
Yeah, didn't we technically lose
I
that?
feel
or
like they
something?
just shot him into space.
Well, they put him into
They just-
space. We were the first ones on the moon.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Like with a
why it was
catapult.
our. We said space. Okay, here's space. This.
That doesn't count. We're moving the goalposts.
They said, hey, shoot for the moon, because if you miss, you're Russia.
Yeah.
And
Soviet
I'd
Russia
rather be
loses
dead
you.
than red, you know.
No, for real.
This message brought to you by America.
I like how much we would pour into winning that idea of who would win at war. I feel like that's what it was, right? It was
Yeah,
like,
they're like, our shit's better than your
Yeah.
shit. And it's turning out. You know, Russia's like, this is what we got. And everybody's like,
Luckily, the Nazis lost because they were talking aliens. You guys hear about that?
demons. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. They would like,
they would stop their hearts because they would take so much acid that they got used to it. So they would stop their hearts and start tripping, and they would talk to like aliens, and they would give them technology.
that's wild. That was
is that an
happened.
argument for?
Nazis are
they
pretty
had
cool,
like
huh?
a whole demonology unit too. Like they were trying to get devils and shit out of hell, and they were like, let's summon these guys.
I believe it. I've heard Alex Jones talk. I believe it.
Who
Yeah,
knew that
dude.
this Jerks episode would be all about factual, historical?
Factual.
Like no lies, no.
Because Hitler is still alive. The skull we got was Ava Braun's, not his. I think he's in
Where is
Hollow Earth.
he?
I can
he's
tell
in the
you,
Hollow Earth.
I fact checked
Or
everything
Argentina.
that was going to be discussed on this podcast
Yeah.
before this podcast, and
he
I'll
knows
tell
what we're
ya,
gonna say.
Yeah, I've got my references. Check out the Wikipedia page. You could download the links, click those.
Dan's got references.
It's usually what I
cites
always
his
want to talk about is
sources.
conspiracy theories about Nazis, but AJ just slaps me on the
Nazis.
Oh, but
This
he's
is-
He's
not
like, I
here.
have 2 trophies.
The moon.
No Nazi talk.
What's
I
AJ
can't
trying to
have that on my
hide?
social media.
What's he trying to hide about the moon?
Why'd he grow his hair back? Because I saw that swastika tattoo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why does AJ care so much about the moon theories?
He's like, no, guys, it's real.
What's he
Let's
trying
move
to hide?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep. Okay, yeah, the tides are moving.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you got? What else you got to think about?
But then he's getting all these trophies, and it's like, yeah, I'm totally human, guys. Let's wrap this up.
I once saw him lick his
Let's
own
land this
eyeball.
plane.
It's
Really?
definitely not reptilian.
Jesus Christ. Left
He always
or
keeps
right?
telling me, he's like, the Holocaust wasn't the biggest genocide. I'm like, AJ, come on. It was a big deal. He's like, it's not that big.
He's like, did you guys hear about what happened in Rome? I mean,
Yeah. No, everybody was fucking each other back then. I like that. Just
But
people
teaching
they
each
just-
other things, you know.
Wait, why
teach
would they
kids how
fuck
to
each other,
fuck
not the
and-
women? Why wouldn't they just like, let's get whores?
it was just like a bonding bro thing. It's like, I love you, man. And they're like, yeah.
You think we're missing out on something? You think they had it right? Well, no.
Yeah. Go to
They
the
failed. Well,
bathhouse.
they were the longest civilization till us, right?
Until us, and they were
So-
right around the same time. We've been around about the same time.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're
That's
on
kinda
the
scary.
We're on
We're
the
the-
decline.
Yeah, we could collapse in China.
It's
Social score. You're laughing like it's not going to happen, Danny.
No, all
I'm getting that
signs
fucking
point,
Neuralink
right?
chip, and I'm fucked.
dude. That's the thing. Yeah, I can't imagine the Neuralink. Who
I'm
would
getting a
wanna get
loan
that?
from the bank. It's only 20,000.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, yeah,
They're
until
just
you have
gonna-
a thought they don't like.
Yeah.
They're like, stop thinking about the moon being made out of Munster
Zap.
cheese.
Yeah.
zap, and now you don't think about it
Yeah, I'm like,
anymore.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
could see my text faster.
Yeah, but you forget your
I
middle
could-
name. Like you're like,
I could send out faster text, Dan.
I set up faster
Look at the
text, but
possibilities.
They zapped me so hard I forgot how to walk for a week.
I don't have to use my thumbs anymore. Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
I could hear everybody's negative thoughts about me, real time.
The comments come in as vocal
As
now.
they're coming.
That was
And like you can't turn off the notifications, so you're just like, crap, fuck.
bloop bloop. Fuck.
no, not truth.
You're gay. No.
No, true. I was thinking if someone could read my mind or something, they're just like, prove it. They're like, you're gay. I'm like, fuck. How'd you?
That's how they'd get you.
No, that's what you said. That is what I was thinking about you.
Yeah, nice.
Flipping on their head.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like-
sometimes I've thought, I'm like, can these social media apps read my mind?
Yes.
I have tested it. Like I've thought about things. I'm like, will it pop up in the ads? It pops
and
up
it's
in
like
the ads.
mind reading.
Yeah, I'm like, I think they've tried. I mean, they could probably predict pretty well.
Or what would probably pop up is like, hey, just so you know, we don't read minds.
Yeah.
It's a very
Not
complicated
reading your mind
algorithm.
here.
No mind reading involved.
Mark, stop thinking about that.
You're like, I
yeah,
like
quit
this
it.
place.
What are you thinking about?
Somebody is actually going to be at your door in the next 5 to 10 minutes to
Yeah.
Convince you otherwise. You know,
You have to
remind
step in
you
at some
that we don't
point.
read minds.
I saw some dude on Twitter. He posted. He said, if the FBI ever shows up to my door, I'm wearing this motherfucker, and it was like an explosive vest. And then they showed up to his house. He's
Wow.
like, this shit looks really, because they printed it out. He's like, this looks bad on paper.
Yeah. Well, where was your machismo?
He was wearing
Dude,
it.
and then I saw a retweet. They're like, they have balls to knock on that door.
I was gonna say, I bet you like an FBI agent saw that and he was like, bet.
Bitch, you won't.
It wasn't even like a sanctioned thing. It was just like 3 FBI buddies,
Yeah.
and they're like, all right, guys, let's throw this on and fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
We got this.
I saw a Drewski skit of like making fun of people who are just like telling on themselves all the time, like all the rappers rapping about like the guns and shit they have. They're like, "Where's he say yet? Oh, he right there. Okay." This boy's
Saw,
dumb as hell.
a cop like getting arrested for he was fucked up on drugs and like probably drunk too. It was kind of funny. He looked like Eric Andre kind of getting arrested, but he kept his bulletproof vest on when he was like they stripped. He was really he's just kind of like, yeah, let's fine. Like you could take my gun, whatever, but kept the vest on. I think he was worried about getting shot.
I have a bulletproof vest.
You
Looks
do?
very concerning when I wear it. Probably. Yeah, it's
Oh my
lime. It's
gosh.
bright, but it's bright green and says "Golf Wang" on it.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah,
You should
I
wear
drew
that
all
here.
over it. I actually should, but I would probably look like an active shooter situation. You know, if I
Right.
get on stage, I'm like, no,
I'm
no.
passive shooter.
It
No,
says
it is-
no violence on the front, but I have a
Really?
Glock on me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the back. The Glock is in the pocket in the back.
Always packing heat.
Yeah. No,
Some
I.
hand warmers. Always, if you never
And I have
need
metal
it's
plates
pretty
for
cold.
it too. So if you guys want to test out a gun,
Yeah,
The
can
metal
we do that?
plates.
Just take you out
Yeah.
back and blow a
fan
few
some-
rounds off?
there is a YouTuber.
Have you been shot in it?
Yeah.
Or at all?
No.
What?
Oh.
I have metal plates in my. Not really.
There was
In your
this
head?
YouTube
That's so believable.
this
though.
one YouTube couple, they were trying to make a viral video, and they're like, let's test out and see if this gun will get stopped by a dictionary.
I
So the
saw that.
husband put the dictionary in front of his chest, and she took out her 50 caliber Desert Eagle and shot him, and it fucking
Nice.
ended his life.
She's
Yeah,
like,
and then it went
She's in
through the
prison.
wall
Wait,
behind him and the
Yeah.
house across the
And it
street.
killed the fucking neighbor. It ricocheted around the house. I'm like, you picked
Still
the biggest.
going.
they're like, there's
Is there
Waldo.
a bigger caliber for the pistol, or is that the highest? It
That's,
goes?
as to my knowledge, I'm sure there's a bigger one that
Yeah,
like
some
you
crazy
could get,
dude,
yeah,
yeah.
like a 750 millimeter
Mm-hmm.
pistol. But no, yeah,
751.
that's it's a pretty high powered. Like it's not even a little one.
Because like the 50, like on a 50 cal sniper, like that'll like rip you in half.
yeah, it'll take off limbs.
And they're like, let's just shoot this at a book.
Yeah, because they clearly
Because my vest wouldn't
Fuck
stop
books.
a 50 cal, wouldn't stop a Desert Eagle.
yeah,
And it's a bulletproof vest. It would go through me.
They
bulletproof
clearly didn't
books.
read many books.
No, it's like open that book, see what it's really like.
It's funny how
and
they
then
didn't
shoot it.
test it.
Right? They're like,
They're
maybe
like-
let's like put a watermelon.
But we used all of
behind it
our
or something.
We used all of our money on the bullets. We can't get another book.
We can't.
The U.S.
we can't
spends a
waste
lot
two
on
bullets.
bullets.
Hey, let's put the book in front of a brick wall and see what happens
Did
first.
the IRS buy like a fuck ton of bullets? And people were like, what?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's
Oh yeah, and they got like
insane.
80,000 armed agents.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite joke ever
Yeah.
is the Dave Chappelle
What's
joke.
that about?
I
Where he
don't know,
says,
man.
like, if you want,
that's smart.
if you want
That's
gun
scary.
control, like have every black person in America buy guns at once.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. 'cause
That Dave
then
Chappelle, he's like, yeah, if you wanted gun,
They'll find a way to regulate that.
Yeah, if,
We need
like,
to
if
see
they
some
all
ID.
at once, the fucking conservatives would be like, you know what? Maybe we should get rid of these. I don't know.
Yeah.
you
You
can
Vote or
everybody
you can
should
have
vote.
the gun. What do you want
Yeah.
to do?
Wait, did you say you could vote or have? The gun?
Yeah. I think voter suppression's fun.
I think taking the gun would be a better way of getting what you want instead of a ballot. You're like,
Yeah,
we all have
probably.
weapons. We
like we weren't gonna vote. Like, okay.
Yeah,
No
but you know
guns.
the guns are. I think everybody should have at least 4 guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one for each appendage.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah,
could shoot with your toes.
yeah, like
at what age? Probably
Bayonetta.
like 5, like age
And
5.
it's just like doesn't hurt.
Well, yeah,
right?
you get your BBs at a young age. I had a friend who had a BB gun, and we'd go into the garage and shoot his gun. And I'd always miss the targets, and I'm like, man, what's going on here? Because what would happen is I'd have to take off my glasses and put on safety goggles.
Oh.
And then turns out
Like
they
a
had these,
homo?
yeah, they had all these like pictures and paintings above in the garage, and I was just blasting those. We found out after a while. I was like, oh, I destroyed
no.
all of your pictures
Sharpshooter.
with BBs. Sorry.
Yeah, I
They
shot
called
pictures
him
with my parents with
Bullseye.
my BB gun on
It's
purpose.
like, I guess that's what you get for making us shoot them in the garage instead of in the street.
God.
Like,
Yeah.
One
God,
time
you were
when
the
I got
Navy,
a
not the
paintball
Army,
gun,
Jesus.
we set it up in my second floor bedroom window, and we took the screen off, and then we made a target in the backyard.
Oh, they're gonna say you're shooting
nice.
cars.
No,
You're
but we
shooting
were
out your
still
window?
like shooting from a window, which
That
was
would feel
probably
so
startling
good.
to neighbors. You know, like they don't know what we're doing.
That would
Yeah,
feel
that's kind of
awesome.
scary.
like we're just practicing for our trip to Vegas.
Dude, we should do a Jerks paintball. Jerks go
In
paintball.
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool. We'd be able to get like kicked out first round of the tourney, and then we could just kind of
Yeah.
hang.
They'd be like,
I
these
want
guys
us
are
to
real
verse-
jerks.
I want us to verse like
make
a
fun of
group of
everybody
kids
else.
like on a summer school trip or something like that, like 6th graders.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's anything to like, if we're going up against children, then yeah,
Cancer
I'm down.
charity.
For sure.
I'm gonna hit one of them in the head with a gun. It'll be good.
Yeah,
that would be
like
so
with
wild.
the physical gun. Just
No, I would bring a real gun. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about paintball, I've done it once, is like
We should
my
shoot up a
balls.
school with paintball guns.
your like you could get shot in the balls.
you
You
could
wear a
also
cup.
put on a cup.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
You could like
I don't have a.
we
protect
should do a
that.
paintball thing, but we should
Well,
also...
I probably have the one from since I was a kid. My dick has not grown.
Right.
So.
Well, like
Yeah, use that.
if you're gonna buy like paintball
It's
gear,
like fucking grow already.
you know, I guess
I'm watering you and...
I keep watering you
I
every
keep
day.
putting seeds in my dick hole.
I keep
Seriously.
pulling on it, and it's
I
just
keep using watermelon seeds because
rubbing
it must
lots
be working
of
for
stuff
them. You
on
know.
it. It's actually shrinking. Yeah.
it's getting a nice curve in there now. I don't
My
know.
tape
what's
keeps
up.
getting smaller.
Like a magic beanstalk.
It's a curve, but it's just like, just follow the rainbow. Wherever it goes.
Yeah.
I like that. I feel like curvy penis has been a lot of talk recently and a lot of stand-ups. That's actually what
Well-
time is it? Because we got what 5 minutes left.
Curvy
5
up,
minutes.
curvy down, left, right. I'm a moderate,
Have you
folks.
guys seen the commercial? I watch a lot of Hulu, and they have these commercials, and they're like, if you've got a weird bump on your penis,
Yeah.
it's not weird.
Yeah.
Call a doctor and take our pills. And I'm like, what is wrong
Right.
with men's wieners these
No,
days?
like, what if you
where
have
it's
4 or
like,
5?
Wouldn't you
got
guys
weird
just
bumps, they're
correlate? It's
bent,
like
they're-
sex, bump, doctor.
yeah, well, I would imagine.
Do you think
kind
guys
of
just
bump?
leave it? They're like, meh.
Yeah, because they're like, I can't see a doctor. You know, I just
This is
my,
embarrassing.
My dick's got a bicep
Doc,
now.
I got pussy, dude.
Just walk it out.
My
Just
dick has a
walk it
bicep
off,
now.
Rub it out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Rub it off.
No, my dick's got a 6-pack though. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. Yeah, it's
The
in
only-
better shape than me.
The workout you do is dick
Nice.
ups. You're
For
just doing
sure.
a lot of dick ups.
Yeah, I just actually do pull-ups. I just
It's
like
hard
a
to get
fucking elephant trunk, and it's just
place it on the bar and just raise my body.
It's hard to beat the pump that you get from a penis.
a penis pump.
Like in the gym, like I'm sure Trace has found a way, but still, to beat that is like
His
I
shake
wish
weight
my
is a
whole
dumbbell.
body could be erect. Am I right?
he does seem like he gets fully hard.
Oh yeah,
Like a Geo dude.
it's like you don't know hard.
That is
You don't know hard. Run on
Arnold.
fumes.
Arnold says that a pump feels like you're coming.
Yeah.
Arnold is
pump.
like the pump. You're coming. Every muscle is just coming.
honestly, when I do
coming
I'm
all
at
over
the
my
gym.
body.
I come at home.
Hey,
I'm coming.
You guys should try this. This exercise, this with weights, like where you.
Okay. Shoulder flies.
Yeah, it's some sort of like fly, like raises like this way.
Yeah.
I swear it feels like sexually good right here.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's just me, but if anybody's ever done that, it's like you're just raising the weight to your side on both sides. And sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna keep doing this, but this has got to be my last exercise.
If I do
'cause
any more reps,
I've been here for
I'm
3
gonna
hours.
burst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to come in.
This is,
Planet Fitness.
just honestly,
This lunk alarm's about to go off.
yeah,
This flood alarm's about to go off.
yeah, seriously.
I'm sweating cum out here, dude.
No, that's
I feel pregnant when I do that.
I don't lift. I just go to the gym to flex
Uh-huh.
in front of the mirror and sweat.
Yes.
I
You
flex
just go
so
to the
hard
gym
that
to
I
do
sweat.
butterfly kicks.
Yeah, from my chair, just that's it. All right.
I think that feeling
Yeah, look at
sweaty.
You go
Well-
sit at the cafe and you're just like,
With my soda, my little.
He's like talking to me like, how many calf raises you get in today?
you're smoking a cigarette while doing the.
I broke the machine. That was me.
Just been walking up and down the stairs all day.
You're at the gym, going up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Is it
it.
just like a stairmaster?
I got a stairmaster, but I'm going down.
You're like, I like it natural.
The downhill is where it's really at.
I just do one.
I've been here
Just
for
gotta
20
do
minutes,
one
and I
and
thought
leave.
this was supposed to be hard.
I was already sweating when. Honestly, sweating feels like I worked out.
Easily jogging down the stairmaster.
My grandpa goes to, I think it was like Bally's or Curves or something, like a women's gym,
He's
I
Yeah.
think. No, but he would just like talk to everybody. And like, I think that was his main, he would just like get out of the house a little bit, get a workout in, kind of talk
one
to
likes that guy.
everybody. He's
Honestly,
very
I like
social.
that Mark's like, you said your grandpa goes to an all women's gym, and Mark's like, gay.
No, he's like, no, that's a grandma, but no.
Dude,
Everyone
with
knows my
women,
grandpa,
gay.
dude.
Let's go back to Rome times.
He likes
dude.
to exercise around women. Ew.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's why I like my gym segregated.
I like
no
Molly's.
girls allowed.
And my color. Yeah.
No, I like all types of men.
Mark. We're not that honest on here. But I like I'll take a hot shower just to sweat, and I feel like it's just it feels like I worked out.
Yeah, and just as long as you gotta sweat.
Yeah. Or
One
it's like
time-
I'll just go to the gym just to hit the sauna and get out of there. Get the hell out of there, right?
One
Got
time
things to do.
I swam once for exercise one time,
Uh-huh.
and I did not know you could sweat in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, this is very weird feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know.
You can
exerting
do a lot of
myself.
things.
Yeah.
Mark, I feel like you've never worked up a sweat in your life. Like
I was
you've
thinking
sweated,
that. I was
but you've
like,
never
has
worked
Mark
up a
ever
sweat.
played a
Bang,
sport?
bang. I
I
used
picture
to
you
play
with
sports.
like full football pads on the 50-yard line with like a joint through your
Yes.
face mask. Like, I'm not gonna fucking chase you, you know?
He's
Yeah.
he's
He's
the
like, I
punt
quit.
return who always calls a fair catch. Fair catch. All right, I'm done.
dude.
I did play sports, do some lifting, but yeah, no.
Which
Damn.
sports?
Basketball was my main sport. Was gonna do football. Fucked my back up. But yeah, basketball was my thing. Center, played it like up till high school.
Fuck your back up,
Damn,
getting
dude.
pile driven.
Yeah, I was fucking guys. Doing fucking a lot of fucking. No women, just dudes. No, dude, I got the punt return.
Thank God it was in middle school, so they were still young.
He was my teacher.
Oh, well,
the dude
in that
fucking-
case, props to you,
Dude, the
bagging
dude-
an adult.
This dude tackles me.
Warner.
I hit the ground on the punt return. I fucking knock out. I wake up. I can feel my collarbones broken, and he fucking slips one of my discs.
Holy shit.
I was like,
Oh,
no
I thought you were
football for
saying he
Mark.
Slipped
Yeah.
something in there. I thought.
Slipping
wait.
a little.
He also
Yeah.
fucked me, yeah, with his penis.
don't know.
He slipped
And
you
with
a
his,
bar.
you're like, I've never walked right again. Yeah, he fucked me real good.
Real good.
Real good.
Called me a little sissy, made me eat it.
I did have a guy. I was doing
Kinda like
touch
a
football.
cheerleader.
Touch football, and I'm always on the line, so I just kind of half jogged over to the QB, and I was like, all right, the ball's gone. Some guy blindsides me, and I land on my shoulder, still
color?
fucked up. To this day, I was like, Yeah, I have shoulder
Great
problem. I can't go
movie.
skydiving. It's a problem. Yeah, I
You can't
did.
even skydive, folks.
Your doctor was like, you got to stop skydiving.
You're like, dude, that's it. That's
What a tragedy.
surfing. I couldn't surf either. I couldn't get the elbow range of motion. So my surfing days are done. I can't skydive. I don't know what I'm gonna
They
do.
really told you can't do these extreme.
No, I tried
activities?
them and failed.
all of
What
my
if you went surfing and you got like your shoulder was just bit off by a shark? You know?
Oh, then
How'd
I'd be
you-
like a hero. That'd be like best case scenario.
You failed at skydiving once? What do you mean?
You know, like them indoor skydiving things.
Thanks for watching the podcast,
Oh
guys.
my
This
God.
fucking homo.
What happened?
I spun like a top. It would just keep popping out of the socket.
Like
so
a
then
little dreidel?
Yeah,
That
I
is
couldn't.
so
I couldn't go.
Jewish.
I'd just be like, it would go pop, and I go wah 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 wah
Oh
wah,
my
just
God.
spinning sideways.
Were you like, ah?
Yeah, the guy had to
you're
like
so much
grab me
Wario.
and hold me still. He's like, knock it off. I'm like, I can't.
He's
They
like
didn't
on a
turn off
date.
the fans.
No.
You're just
No, I
spinning.
paid for the 20 minutes. Or
Like a
whatever. They're
blender
like,
of
you're
pain.
in here. Yeah. It was
Worst
not
20
nice.
minutes I've ever paid for.
They're like, let us know if you've had any shoulder injuries, and I'm like, I don't need to. I don't
guy
need
was
to
in the
disclose
Like me
this.
with
Navy.
COVID. I'm like,
Yeah,
You kept that under wraps. Did you
yeah,
have it and didn't tell people?
that's why you guys all got. No, I haven't done that.
Oh, nice.
Only because it's like so, like they would know. Like, I would feel so bad, and they would be able to point it out. I feel
Yeah.
like, or else I wouldn't
No,
really
just
give a
if
shit.
it's convenient, just lie. Am I right, folks? Just
yeah,
lying
you know,
is-
you don't. If you don't get tested,
hide
you don't.
stuff and-
You don't test positive.
yeah.
Same thing with STDs, baby.
Hey,
And that's been
Heyo.
episode 23 of the Jerks podcast. Don't get your dick tested. Love you guys. Thank you for listening and watching everywhere. I've been Mark Carsky, Dylan Mahler, Danny Hamel, and Dan McCarty. Mwah.
Dan
Get your
Dick
bumps checked.
McCarty.